Okay.
Welcome to episode 30
of the Lost Adventures podcast, sponsored by Taco Bell. Think outside the bun.
The buns.
Could you add the bell icon here?
Sure. What, the bell sound?
The bell sound like the ding.
Sure.
Or like any bell icon or whatever. Because this episode is going to be a triple review of two animes, and one game.
This taco's really good, by the way.
Which taco? Can you talk about it more?
What specific taco is it?
Yeah, it has it's a regular taco. It's very, very delicate, Has cheese, lettuce, and beef.
Uh-huh.
The taco shell is very soft, but...
What is the taco shell made out of?
Corn, of course. Corn.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure it's not artificially made? With cancer?
You know what? I can taste the gloves.
Speaking of cancer.
The
other game.
Well, yeah. What are we going to review? What are the three stuff we're going to review today?
I forgot what the game is called.
It's called...
What is it called?
Cartoon Network Punch-Out Explosion XL for the Wii, by the way.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to review Citrus.
And
Kobayashi.
Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Because we watched it for some reason.
I watched it a long time ago. So.
Yeah, I watched some episodes to get me...
We watched like 4 episodes, actually.
4 episodes.
Yeah.
And they're all fun.
Yeah, but Axe has also watched, 5 episodes on his own.
Like a year ago.
Yeah,
Not a year ago, like a month
8 months ago.
It was more than a month ago. This was during Christmas time.
It came out like in October.
No, I remember we started getting into it in December.
Yeah.
Because the show was still going at the time.
Yeah, and I thought it was just going to be a meme.
It kind of was.
That's what we did. That was a lot of memes. We're not going to talk about that first. We have no topics today because
nothing happened
except Ant-Man and Wasp. We don't really give a shit.
Like the last week of May was going to be crazy with all the E3 stuff. So,
yeah.
Also, you guys really want us to talk about North Korea? And,
no.
That's something else.
We don't get El Politico here. Is that how you say it? El Politico?
El Pollo Loco?
That was the sponsor of the third podcast, I think.
That absolutely was.
That was.
By the way,
gift card.
What?
Taco Bell.
Yeah? Why do you eat the wrapper?
Think outside the box.
Again, bell icon.
Alright, bell icon.
Twice.
Uh-huh.
This is going to be a beautiful episode.
The game. Come on, hurry up.
Oh, wait. First, a couple updates. Uh-huh. First of all, Thais is not for the podcast.
I think we explained that she's dead.
Well, yeah, but, people didn't watch the Infinity War.
Oh, yeah.
One because, clear.
Yeah, she died.
Yeah, she's
died. Coming back.
She died on the planet Zebes.
It's planet Zebes XR388.
She got fisted by a Metroid, a Gundam. A Metroid infected Gundam.
On planet
with all
Uranus.
the Infinity
on
Stones.
planet Uranus.
With all the Infinity Stones.
And then snapped her fingers.
There you go.
Oh, no. Yeah, the Gundam is referred to as a she.
But she'll be back, hopefully. In maybe a couple weeks or so. Because she's moving.
What a loser.
Yeah, I know, right?
Anyways, talk about the game. Come on.
She's probably not gonna hear this podcast. Anyways, we're gonna have the description of all the review stuff we're gonna review in the future. Yeah. And so if you want to keep up to date,
sure,
it'll be there. Anyways, let's get to the review for Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion XL.
It was shit.
Super Smash Brothers.
For the Wii U.
It was shit.
What are the Wii U? Wii.
The Wii U.
We played on the Wii U.
We played on the Wii U.
We played with each other.
Well, they only played a couple. We went through.
We went like 6 chapters.
Yeah.
And then that was
And then the remote started being a little bitch, and then
we ran out of batteries.
Yeah, I ran out of batteries.
Yeah, we did.
I had one. I asked my dad, and he was like, "Ooh, we only have 1 battery," and I was like, "Oof."
Wow. That didn't even save us at all. It saved us like 30 minutes of gameplay. That's it.
Still, the game's not that long.
And also,
how many chapters are there?
Let's see. The first one was Chowder.
Uh-huh.
The second one was Ben 10.
Oh, fuck.
Wow. You're picking that up.
I know, I'm picking that up later.
After that's Powerpuff, right?
Yeah.
Flapjack.
Yep.
And then there's Kids Next Door.
Then there's Kids Next Door. And then there's also Samurai Jack.
Uh-huh.
Dexter's Lab.
Nice.
I think that's it.
Okay.
No, Grim and Billy and Mandy.
Okay.
You can't forget about Billy and Mandy.
But they all have three levels to them, so...
I never understood what the story was.
And also, all the characters feel like the same thing.
It does.
Should I explain the plot?
Yeah, yes. I don't even know.
The plot is basically Subspace Emissary, but with Cartoon Network characters.
Okay.
Alright.
Where it's like, some character that's not made up for this game, Vilgax, from Ben 10 inches.
We talked about that.
Ben 10 inches inside me. All right.
Okay, and then he tries to take over the world across all these dimensions, but all the heroes come to stop him. It turns out he was being controlled by a get this, spoiler alert, a gigantic cybernetic remote control, which is the master hand of this game. Which, by the way, is just shit. So it's a Smash Bros. Clone.
The game is way too short.
There's
too many cutscenes,
and the graphics are shit.
Well, they're doable. I mean, that's watchable.
Did you not see that one point where the Scarlet Witch came out of nowhere?
Oh, yeah.
And
we gotta also give it credit because it's also a Wii game, and the Wii, is inferior hardware at this point.
It was a Wii, okay. We'll play on a Wii U emulator.
Yeah, we also didn't give it a reason because usually Wii games on the Wii U, they kick the shit out of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was running on HDMI.
Nice.
But that just made it look,
It looked pretty.
It looked like it was bad.
It looked like I wanted to hang myself at a point.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, come on.
I will say, like, what was the chapter went to the alternate dimension in hell, whatever?
Yeah.
That was kind of weak.
Yeah. All the Ben 10 stuff, because Ben 10 looks like an anime, it doesn't blend well with...
It doesn't look well.
It doesn't blend well with the style.
Also, fucking Ben, with his fucking falling down.
Oh, yeah. They repeat stuff, and are you going to play the soundbite?
What soundbite?
I could have picked a flying alien!
Okay.
That was a nice hot meme for this one.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Even though he has a flying alien and he can transform into it, apparently he didn't transform into it because he's an idiot.
Yeah. But also, this is a Smash Bros. Clone, so it's basically like somebody saw like E3 footage of the first E3 footage of Brawl and made it into a game without thinking that this is just beta footage and it's gonna get changed over time.
Which it probably was.
You want to talk about
this game sounds unfinished.
You also want to talk about how it like constantly changes his game style randomly.
Oh yeah, during like once every chapter. Episode, they call it episode.
Oh, they call it,
and no, there's always a certain little mini game. This could range from something like falling down a shaft of fire, a turn section, a first-person shooter.
Will that happen?
That happens twice.
When was the first one?
The first one was...
Remember when it transformed to Donkey Kong Country?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
The minecart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then it turns to Angry Birds with a barrel.
Oh, that was pretty done.
Twice?
No, but there's this... The first person, it's in Dexter's lab, and then in Samurai Jack.
Okay.
And trust me, they're as bad as they sound. I know that there's a PS3 version of this game that is probably better.
I'm sure, yeah.
But we're using the Wii version because I got this game for
cheap as hell.
I got this one for $7.
Yeah, I think it's GameStop.
I would rather...
At GameStop, power to players.
Power to players. What are you gonna say?
Why did they make this game?
Well, it's actually a pretty good concept if you kind of think about it. Like
it was executed poorly though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because there's no heart and soul put into this. Like if they gave it to the correct people, then they would, you could get a pretty good game.
The combat wasn't like...
They should have gave this to Hideo Kojima and he would have made this much better.
Why did you give it to him?
He would be like, Nani?
He would have made the game much deeper.
I don't think he even knows about any of the cartoon series here.
He's like, I only understand anime, and Godzilla. Kojima. Wow. Go by the Stranding. When that comes out, whenever it's gonna come out in
2019. Yeah.
2045.
2019.
2019.
I remember, when we were playing it, like it reminded me a little bit of Lego Star Wars with the characters.
Oh my god!
You buy stuff with it, with the in-game money.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like that. I like that kind of stuff.
But there's also something that we didn't see in here, but there's actually one interesting mechanic with the assist trophies they have. Certain times you can get a certain assist trophy that corresponds with the character that they have, and so you can do like some sort of like assist super move. Which is actually a really interesting thing that they could...
Where it's like two characters help each other? Or?
Yeah, it's like, you summon an assist trophy, and if the assist trophy is corresponding with the character... Like, there's this one where Blossom, if she picks up the assist trophy and she gets Gwen, she can do like a extremely good super move.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool.
Where they both team up, and it's actually a really good, cool technique that I wish they did in Smash.
Yeah, I think maybe... Yeah, there's like some good things on here that can be executed well. It's just that... It felt like they wasted so much time on something like, what's it called?
I don't feel like they wasted any time. It's just they didn't use their time properly.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They didn't use their time
the levels
properly.
were like poorly designed. Well, not poorly
They were
designed.
very quick.
Yeah, very quick. Like, what's the quickest? It's like a minute, right?
Yeah.
The quickest we ever did.
Yeah.
Was it?
But
Was
then
it
again,
just...
we did also have 3 players playing at once versus 1. So,
Yeah,
but
quickly
still,
wasn't intended for that.
Remember when we kept we were all Ben 10 and we kept using the fucking
Oh, yeah.
slam
the
tag?
the side B, which turns him into Humongousaur.
Yeah.
And then he just like
The only reason why I know his name is Humongousaur is because whenever they do the side B, he says his name like
Yeah.
he's some sort of Pokemon.
Humongousaur.
Speaking of Pokemon, most of these characters are clones from Smash Brothers. It's clear if you played any Smash Brothers game.
Yeah, like,
Flapjack has the
the
counter from Marth
Especially
and
when you
other
block,
Fire Emblem
too.
characters.
And Flapjack also has the Flutter Jump from Yoshi.
Yeah.
Chowder's just Kirby, but shittier.
Oh yeah, that.
I think there's about 2 or 3 versions of Ice Climbers in this game, which is Mac and Blue from Foster's, Billy and Mandy, and I forgot the other one. Or probably not. There probably not is another one. But anyways, there's that one guy who's Solid Snake ripoff,
Oh, you mean
that dude? Yeah.
Hostile Gato.
Hostile God? He's my favorite because when he goes to this band, he pulls little sheets
You
out.
pull out the chainsaws for his final. Also, these final attacks are very bad.
Oh my
They look pretty
god.
bad.
I mean, Flapjack got fisted by an octopus.
Number one's finisher is
Number
just
one-
basically
number
Diddy
one.
Kong's.
But with jalapenos and not peanuts.
And it's really fucking, it looks fucking
Oh, the Power Plus
stupid.
one. It was kind of.
that was stupid
was pretty
too.
dumb.
All she was just breathing fire, but it was so close to her face
Yeah.
and didn't go anywhere else.
That was pretty dumb.
Also, some of these attacks are annoying, like Bubbles' standard B, which she screams.
Oh yeah, when you
And
jump in
the
there.
soundbite's so shit.
Yeah,
It's like they ripped
very
it.
noticeable.
It's like they ripped it directly from the show. Like they couldn't afford
Yeah.
Terra Strong. They couldn't afford Terra Strong.
Terra Strong.
One of the most common voice actors.
You can literally get
the
her.
only voice actor.
Yeah,
You
only
can
voice
prob-
actor.
at this point.
You could probably get her to do like a freaking hentai.
They clearly did. Well,
Oh.
they didn't get it for a hentai.
They could.
No,
They could
They
though.
clearly got her to do like extra lines.
Yeah.
Like everything else was probably ripped from the show.
Yeah, it probably was.
They probably got really lazy and they didn't think of like asking her to do anything else.
Well, that cost money, and they're probably on like a very strict budget because
Also,
Yeah,
for
it-
them-
it is a
2D.
licensed game.
And it's
Also,
2D.
the same thing as the Subspace Emissary. These cutscenes they don't have actual voice acting. They just have the
Oh, yeah.
whoa.
That
Oh, it
that
goes like the banjo thing, right? Like a
yeah.
yeah, kind of like
Yeah,
that.
except for number
like,
number one just says kids next door
Yeah.
for all of them
Repeatedly.
repeatedly.
Yeah, it does like the banjo thing when you talk to
Even when there's probably like a sad scene, he's gonna be like,
kids
"Kid,
next door.
them. My mother died last week.
Also, very inconsistency because in the opening cutscene, it shows North Korea launching ballistic missiles towards the kids next door
Yeah.
head base and seeing it get destruction.
All of a sudden-
and then the next when you get there, it's perfectly fine.
like
Yeah,
no
4%.
missiles were launched or anything."
I guess they went back in time.
I guess they can like easily explain that as like, oh, it's because that was a rerun of an episode, and like,
No, that's what they did. They were like, oh, it's in the beginning when they're in Dexter's world. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, is this just an episode where he like builds like a robot and he's saving the world from aliens or something?
Yeah.
And then everything starts blowing up. He's like, whoa, I don't remember this episode. It's very poorly made.
yeah, you can tell that they just like they
Also,
were
a lot of glitches. There's one time I was playing the game and I was fighting. I think I was Samurai Jack. I was fighting, and I beat Samurai Jack, and it went directly into a cutscene, and I was not there.
Oh,
I was just disappeared.
Oh yeah, there was like sometimes like we chose different characters in the game intended, and like those characters popped out for no reason.
Well, yeah, that kind of made sense because they had
Yeah.
dialogue that they
Yeah.
had to say.
You had to say
Yeah.
Because they don't expect you to unlock the secret characters beforehand.
which is kind of dumb when they have a store.
Speaking of which, the characters, the character choices for some of these are very questionable.
Like Captain Planet.
No. Captain Planet's perfect. Perfect. That's the best secret character.
They should have had.
Like, what is the reason Johnny is in the first
Well-
chapter?
Johnny Bravo?
Yeah.
Johnny Bravo's just unlockable.
Yeah, no, but like, what would be the canon reason he would even be there?
Well, I mean, it's all these universes coming together, so it just makes sense.
I guess.
I mean, he's clearly a joke character.
Yeah.
Like the
I actually like his moves.
like the Toiletnator.
Toiletnator has the shittiest moveset.
It's literally Toiletnator.
Didn't we choose him like we fought him too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His joke is that he comes from the toilet and he has shitty
Yeah.
moves.
Yes. Yeah, that's probably the joke. But also, like,
He has
in the
a-
canon story, this is very the weird one. They have Dexter, right? They
Yeah.
have Dexter, but then they also have another character from Dexter.
No.
Mandark?
Monkey.
Oh.
That monkey fucking thing. The superhero monkey. And I was like, that's a very weird choice. You could have put literally anybody else in the game.
They could have put Mandark. I would have
Yeah.
put
Well,
Mandark.
he's an assist trophy, and he's basically Jeff from Smash,
Oh.
where he just shoots rockets.
Alright.
I think we're done with that.
Not really. There's a lot of more questionable stuff.
Like what?
First of all, the score, the music in this is god awful.
I don't even remember it.
Yeah, it's very forgettable
It's very
because
forgettable.
unlike they could use soundtracks from the actual shows.
I thought there wasn't no music. I thought it was just.
Well, yeah, because we were because the sound effects override the music.
Yeah, it did. It definitely did.
Oh my god.
But trust me, they don't use a single soundtrack from like any of these shows. Like it
Well,
was,
I doubt they even could.
I
Well,
felt like
maybe.
the.
well,
Like,
no, they
just-
do own a big part of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
soundtracks.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they just probably got this off of SoundCloud and just went to generic songs
This is
to
before
use for video.
SoundCloud, so no.
Yeah, so yeah,
This is before SoundCloud.
Oh, then they missed and went on
it's
stock
probably
music,
like a stock music. Yeah,
stockmusic.com.
the
Bandcamp.
only recognizable thing is the Foster's theme plays during the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends
Yeah.
stage.
And
But,
that
but,
get-
but but for some reason it's pitch shifted, so it's.
Oh,
was like,
Nice.
But they could have used like Billy and Mandy would have been perfect music,
Oh yeah, I love Billy and Mandy's.
whereas
music.
more of a smooth jazz,
Yeah.
or like even their music, like Keeper of the Reaper,
Oh yeah.
or like Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah,
Well,
they could have
actually,
used in a lot of
I
like.
forgot which one I chose the most. I forgot her name.
Hell, doesn't Ben 10 like?
Buttercup.
Yeah, she's actually a good character.
Yeah.
She was too bad.
They're broken, so it's
Yeah, I
okay.
bet they are.
Oh yeah, all these characters. Some of these characters are very broken.
Ben
with
10
their
was-
Like
moves.
Blossom.
Ben 10 is the
Like
worst.
Blossom, and her freaking like
Standard
super...
B, standard B,
Yeah, standard B is
and her up B is like fucking. She already has 5 jumps, but she could also up B herself and gain another jump.
So much brokenness in this game.
Oh,
like,
did we talk about the like
it's-
the Powerpuff Girl? Like when you press B and you go up,
yeah.
Yeah.
the screen. Okay, yeah, that was pretty annoying.
Yeah, that was really annoying. Also, Aku, man, Jesus Christ, Aku.
Oh, okay, explain this to us.
Okay, so his standard B has this
Uh-huh.
thing where he shoots a laser that's clearly way too big to be on the screen. 'Cause, like it's like a small beam that gets enclosed at small range. When it gets far out, it goes far.
Oh.
But when you jump in the air and if you hit it, you instantly jump in there and hit B. You can do that and you'll land on the ground and cancels it. And you can continuously do that. Just
Oh.
also his up air is like a big like you can just knock somebody out of the ring.
Oh, some of these characters are just fucking useless, like Flapjack. The only thing
He had a counter.
yeah, he had the counter, but then the other moves are just like throw shit or
It's
just,
very
like,
unweird because most of the characters like they're up B. Instead of finding unique ways of them to recover,
they're all the same.
They're all just them spinning up in the air for some
Yeah,
reason.
they are.
Except for Ben. Ben has like this alien changer
Yeah,
swap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
well-
kind of cool. That was really
and then the what's it called
What?
Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. They do their own thing,
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
but everyone else they just spin up in the air.
You know, you could have done something clever, like Flapjack maybe getting support from like fucking
How much
Candy or
money
some
do you think they
shit.
have? Huh?
What?
How much money do you think they have, Axel?
Yeah, but they could have like it was already the skeleton of Brawl.
Yeah.
They could have borrowed more moves from Brawl. Like they could have made Flapjack's flare jump work like Yoshi, and his up B could have just been like him like throwing like candy
Yeah.
up, like Yoshi. Just might as well just go full on force.
Well, like, throughout the entire time I played this, like, it kept reminding me too much of Battle Block Theater,
Yeah,
which is like way better than this.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hear that game's really
It's
good.
really good. It's really good. You should play it.
It's a better game to play than this fucking.
Well, okay, it's not really fighting. But
I'll be fair on this part.
What?
Let's say something good about this game. This game is better. The story mode is better than Subspace.
I don't even know what that is.
Story mode in Brawl.
Oh.
Smash
Which
Brothers.
is just basically, hey, what's up?
Which because Brawl they had these like generic these enemies that weren't a part of Nintendo history at all. I'm sure they had the occasional Goomba and Koopa every once in a while, but everything else was just this random like dark things. Whilst in this one they have actual stages, enemies that are from these games.
Yeah.
I'm shows. Fuck. So if they were to make a second one, who would you want, Axel?
Bears. We are bears.
We Bears.
Yeah, we bears.
Which one do you want, Carlos?
Or what?
If they were to make a sequel, which one do you want? Who do you want?
I don't know. I don't watch cartoons.
Are you sure you don't want Jake the dog?
Oh!
Oh, we should have. If you ever make this one, get Johnny Test, and you better make the second one who represent it Bling Bling Boy. If you do not have Bling Bling Boy, You
I mean,
are
they could
just-
totally make another one. They could totally use like Finn and Jake or Mordecai.
Yeah, that would be probably much better than what they actually made, which was just like, what's it called? Beat 'em up.
I mean, these Smash Bros. Clones, like Smash Bros. Like you can't top Smash Bros.
No, I mean like the last game they made that had them all together was just like a beat 'em up.
Yeah, I know, but it's like everyone knows that Smash Brothers. You can't top Smash Brothers. It's perfect the way it is. It's perfected its genre.
That's why this game
its own way.
and
Everyone
PlayStation
just-
All Stars can't really top it because like
they lay low because the thing with PlayStation All Stars is that all those characters don't match each other.
yeah.
No, they're all separate companies and all that.
No, not even that. It's like all the characters in Smash Brothers were basically created by the same company and around the same time.
Yeah.
So they all match.
These
The art
ones,
style,
but those ones, they just like feel like
Like seeing Kratos fight Sackboy is cool. It's cute and all, but
Yeah.
why?
There's a clear difference in art style and everything.
I mean, but this one, Cartoon Network Punch Out, it fits.
Yeah.
yeah,
all these
fit-
characters look somewhat together. Except for Captain Planet, he looks off as fuck.
Yeah, he looks like he just came out of the TV show.
He looks like he's just Sonic.
Yeah.
He's Sonic from Subspace. He just shows up at the final thing.
And he's just like, I'm here, guys.
Yeah. So what would you give this rating?
Give it a D.
Yeah, I'll give it a D plus.
Really, I give it a C plus.
Okay.
For Smash Bros. Clones, this is probably the best.
Well, I mean, like,
Well, if you don't count PlayStation All Stars,
yeah.
but for actual Smash Bros. Clones, this is the
Well, I
cream
mean,
of
it
the crop.
kind of did try to be its own thing a little bit too.
Yeah,
This feels like
it had a couple mechanics that I would really love to see in Smash
It's
Bros.
very undeveloped though. Undeveloped.
I don't know
But
what
it's
would
because
be
yeah,
Well, I don't know what would be a good thing. This is like, alright, Smash Brothers is like a Miyazaki movie that's made really well. You can tell by
Sure.
that. There's some flaws, but get over it. Then this one is, what's it called? A generic anime movie. It's very samey. It has like
I don't know, I
no soul put into it.
I don't think I can relate to that because I don't watch any other anime movies besides Miyazaki.
Yeah, not much people do.
I mean,
Your Name.
it'd
that's
probably,
the one.
I think a good example would be like one of those fairy tale movies. It has no soul put into it, and it was just made because they had
It's
to.
just like superhero movies. Superhero movies are they're the big cream of the crop. Everyone
Yeah.
goes to
Oh.
see them, and then this one's like an anime adaptation where it's going to be shit.
Yeah.
So you either watch it just to make fun of it, or actually somewhat enjoy it a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, there is some enjoyment to be had out of it. Just play with friends.
Well,
Easily.
speaking of cartoons, let's talk about our next review, Citrus.
Yeah, wow.
A totally PG show.
Can I
Yeah.
talk? Can I tell a story of
Tell
how
a story.
when I watched?
Should we flashback music?
Sorry. So
So let's go back to our review of Gundam.
Uh-oh. What did he say?
sorry. So we were watching Gundam
Uh-huh.
on Crunchyroll, and when like
I was falling asleep during it, by the way.
okay. Sorry. So when we were watching it, an ad came in, and all of a sudden we saw this interesting show with interesting
Oh,
music
yeah.
and an
This story.
interesting thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, that must be a comedy.
And I told Joseph, "Bet you won't watch it."
And I was like, oh, I bet. And the second Axel left, I did just that. I watched
really?
it. Yeah.
Okay.
And boy, was I surprised.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know what was happening.
That's the
but-
only reason why we actually gained attention to the show.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't for Crunchyroll displaying an ad, I would probably never give a shit.
Yeah.
I've
about
heard
the
of
show.
it, like in
I know. It's a big meme now.
yeah, well, yeah.
Cause like
That too.
they have pictures of Vsauce reading reading it.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's actually pretty good.
That's really great.
You know what? I'm gonna
What?
make a real quick meme.
What?
Pussy Joes,
What?
vagina jizz, and
Oh.
Vsauce.
Okay. That was weird.
Bazinga.
Alright, but I'm gonna explain when I watched it, because I watched this all yesterday. Not all of the show, but just 4 episodes.
I watched it in 3 days. I'll have you know.
I watched it in the span of 2 weeks because
You watched
more
it-
than a month because it was still being worked on. Wow.
Yeah.
But when I watched it, I had a feeling
Uh-huh.
that I was gonna regret everything. And
Why?
you know what?
Did you?
I kind of did, in a way.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those weird shows. But anyways, who wants to discover the plot, or do you want me to do that?
I will-
I'll tell the premise.
Alright, but do it in the way you do it.
I will.
in your special Carlos's description.
This animation is a documentary on the state of Georgia. Was it stepsisters? There's no stepbrothers,
Well,
there's
of course
family.
it's the South.
and it is incest. That's all. That's a premise. That's all you need to know.
That was a shitty premise.
Look.
Anyways, this story
Involves a lady.
involves these 2 girls named Patty and Stocking.
named May. And I forgot the main character's name.
I know.
May and
I think it's called Yuzu.
Yuzuchi.
Yuzuchi, yeah,
Yuzuchi.
What a dog name.
She gets called Yuzu a lot, so we'll refer to her as Yuzu.
Yuzu. She just came from like whatever backward street home place, and she goes.
She's kind of off, I guess.
She's the straight woman here.
Until,
she goes
until one day
she's forced to go to an all-girls school.
Yeah.
And then she finds a fateful encounter with May, who
is basically the Nazi of the school. Even down to the head the side bands they wear.
And the first time they meet, May just grabs her ass and just starts feeling it.
Oh yeah, that was weird. I didn't like that at all.
And then. Well, no, because she was like grabbing her phone. That was very awkward.
And she loved it too.
She was like, oh.
Well, yeah. And then what's it called? And then she's like, oh, they can't get any worse. And then she finds out that she's stepsisters with May.
Yeah.
And
before that, she found out. Yuzu found out that May was like having an affair with the teacher.
Yeah.
For some reason.
And then called it out in front of the entire school.
And it never came up ever again.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
What?
And then they made out.
Yeah, they basically made it out.
Yeah, they made out.
When was that?
That was first episode.
First episode.
She forced herself onto her.
Oh.
They made
it.
And then
they made out to shut her up.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
And
then of course.
Damn.
Atomic bomb dropped in Hiroshima.
Which I wish would have happened.
2018.
Now.
What? Hiroshima wasn't.
No, I know it's like 2018. Like what?
Okay,
go on, Axel.
But then something bad happens in school, and what happens is a bunch of shit that keeps repeating over. Like 2 days.
I think we're getting a little too far into the plot.
No, like 2 day span, random shit happens, and they have to try to struggle with it. But
like what?
They have to struggle with their lives.
Yeah, they have to struggle with them trying to be in this really weird relationship.
Usually
May does. The thing with May is like she really doesn't understand like what love really is.
Yeah, just like her father was like left her
loveless.
Yeah.
And Yuzu is like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they all find out they're gay.
Well, like I think isn't like Yuzu like bi? Because she still likes
no,
men, right?
no. Yuzu in the beginning was straight. She
was straight, but that means like she was bi.
But then she kind of got a little bi.
She becomes an instant lesbian.
Yeah, but
in the manga she becomes an instant lesbian.
Okay.
She does make out with other women.
Okay, nice.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, that was a weird scene.
But so let's just talk about some problems with this show before we talk about. Let's talk about the goods first.
Animation was a lot better than I expected.
Nice.
I will say that because I heard it was kind of disappointing.
I found the first shot of like them showing this off the school halls and everything, like with the 3D shot. I found that to be really good.
CGI?
Yeah, CGI.
Yeah, that's really stupid. I don't know why anime keeps doing that stuff.
Well, it's because they're moving on to a bit more 3D.
I know, but like the way
that's what Love Live did.
I know.
Gundam does that sometimes do with like OVAs. Where
but like even like I don't know why, but like every time you look at the students, like they walk so weird.
Oh yeah. They're like that's like a kind of a problem.
I don't know why
but like
showing that.
But like I guess they just need a shot of that.
Oh yeah, I guess. But like so. Everything's too perfect and everything.
As well, some of the music I do kind of like.
I don't even remember.
Not the opening, but like I like some of the background.
That wasn't too bad. The opening wasn't too bad.
Yeah. It does what it needs to be.
Yeah.
I feel like it kind of could be too long. I feel like they could shorten it down, but I understand why these anime intros are so long.
Yeah.
So they can make shortened episodes.
Yeah.
But it could be worse. It could be better.
For what? The show?
Yeah, there's still plenty of problems. Like it goes through plots.
Yeah.
So
like 3 arcs.
But that's a good because it follows the adaptation of the anime.
Yeah, but still, it just doesn't feel right.
Wait, the manga?
It goes too fast.
Yeah, the manga.
Oh yeah, no, it does.
It goes too fast.
They went through like the first 30 chapters.
Let me explain this to the audience.
What?
The first act takes place in.
We haven't seen all of it.
Yeah,
I know, but like the first act.
Wait, let's have him explain it since he's.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay.
He's the only one who's watched it. You gotta explain the others.
Yeah. The first act is basically getting to know everything, so you'll get like expected like characters. You get introduced.
That's
to
not the first arc either.
Yeah, that's the first arc. Like you meet up with a few.
I would say the first arc is the whole. Oh, the grandpa.
Yeah, that's the first. I'm trying to explain
this.
They're trying to explain. First arc, all these rules that are implied in this anime world shit, which is basically just human world, but it's gonna be in the high school, and they have to follow these rules. Every character you're gonna meet is either gonna be gay, lesbian girls.
No, they're all straight.
They're all.
There's only like two, maybe one other.
Because that's why they were so afraid in the beginning, because they were like the only like open lesbians.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone else is straight into confirmed gay.
Well, the
Yeah.
pink one
Well,
is.
but she's not a student there.
I know, but she's like another character. But and then
Yeah, but she's a lolly. So
And it's also established that like most of them just are either married or engaged, so they just want to like.
they're already married or engaged to other men.
yeah.
And so they just want to have fun of it, and then,
Oh yeah, the
the-
students. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so then yeah, and as
they
well,
have everything set out for them.
and as
Yeah.
well, what's it called? The sisters are married to each other, not married to each other. What the fuck?
What you were talking about May?
Yeah, May is
Like, she's
like
having an affair
May's
with the teacher. Yeah.
May's having an affair with the teacher, but she's also related to the person who runs the school, basically the grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is.
And basically, she's gonna inherit that. So she's gonna be
No, isn't like she wants to like?
no, she's
Isn't
gonna
her father gonna inherit it and then like?
No. What happens is
Yeah.
that the father wants to give the school to the person who marries May,
Oh, okay.
which is why the teacher's hitting on May,
Yeah.
Okay.
so he can gain control of the school.
And get, like, a
But
shit ton of
that's
money.
who cares about that? That never gets brought up
It
again.
never
yeah,
does.
this is a problem with the show. A plot gets resolved like that.
Oh no, it never got resolved. It just stops.
No, they even
It was just
no, they
shown
even
and then, like, one scene later.
no,
They did a really
they-
bad. They really bad decision where she told the entire school that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me tell us about this our main character.
What?
I don't like her.
I like
She's
her.
very.
She-
She's a little annoying.
I actually liked her by the end.
yeah, by the end, but like
Yeah.
in the beginning, she's really fucking annoying.
I
Yeah.
really wanted her to just like. I really wanted her
Man,
to stay expelled.
woman in anime, am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
All they should do is cook, clean, or be cute lollies.
She does.
Okay.
Wait, cute lollies, huh?
Cute
Want to
lollies.
explain that more?
Wait, could you
Get
put
the
up
FBI.
police siren?
Explain it
Police
more.
siren?
Get the
Police
FBI.
siren, please.
Get the FBI.
Oh no! Oh no! The police are here. Axel, I'm sorry, you have to go.
I'm going back to jail.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Anyways, I will say that like May's arc with her dad was kind of alright.
Yeah, that arc lasted one episode. And that was
It
it.
did. I actually liked it quite a bit, but like
It was very
too
cute. It
short.
was very cute, but
it was too short too.
There was
and then,
literally.
then the next arc introduces my favorite character because
Who?
the lolly
Oh yeah, her.
Natsuki, was it?
Mitsuri.
Mitsuri. Lolly. That's what I'm calling
Yeah.
her.
There's
Well,
a
she's
lot-
not really
wait, there's a-
lolly.
Of course, there's a lot.
She's a middle schooler.
Yeah, but she calls fucking Yuzu Oni-chan. I mean,
I know.
Oni.
Oni-chan,
Yeah.
please.
No.
She's like 3 years younger than her.
Yeah, yeah.
I
but
haven't.
lolly.
I haven't got to this part. So
Okay.
So I'm gonna probably stay quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically what happens is that
She shows up out of nowhere.
Lolly-chan, Lolly-chan and Yuzu have like a relationship already.
No,
They're already great friends.
A non-sexual one though.
A non-sexual. They're already great friends, but
Except for Mitsuri, she wanted to have sex.
but
with her.
once that she wants to fuck real bad.
Yeah.
So she basically blackmails May into
Staying away from
staying away
Yuzu.
and going out with a bunch of other men,
And they fuck.
and then they don't
Kinda
fuck.
did.
Kind of.
Well, they kiss each other. I know that. Well,
And,
she
then Yuzu finds out about this, and she's like, "Boy, she means more to me than you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna fucking shoot you." She just, yeah, she
Well, I
only
kind
gets
of
shot.
say like it took a little bit way too long because it was like 3 episodes of her in that arc.
There was 2.
No, it was like more like 3.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
there was this one filler episode in
Yeah,
between them.
really, yeah.
Because it was just like them, like, okay, we get it. They're not talking anymore.
Yeah, they're not talking, and then that happened.
Oh yeah, there's like a lot of these dumb episodes. There's
Whereas
like,
like
a lot of dumb things.
there's filler, but it's not like it's pointless filler because it doesn't really add anything to the story.
I
or
remember
like
there was like
or like even like
I mean, sometimes
develop,
it does.
or even not,
there
not
was
even
a
like
really
character
dumb
development.
2-episode filler arc
Of
they had
what?
to get through where it's like, oh, what happened in the office with you two, huh?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that could have been solved in 1 episode.
Yeah, it could have
Yeah.
been solved in 1 episode, and then it's like, no, we have to do this for like so long, and like
Yeah.
I feel like the same problem kept coming
I
up.
will
with,
say
like,
like the second half of the season is really better than the first half.
Yeah, it does.
Because
It
it
will.
picks up and there's
Good-
more
good-
character
good-
development
yeah.
and all that.
Also more interesting characters.
Yeah, more interesting characters.
Okay, do you want to talk about the third arc, the last one?
Which one?
The ending, the last 2
Oh,
episodes.
the 2 girls?
Yeah,
Yeah, like 2 girls like they're having like a school trip.
even smaller lolly, and then
Younger one too.
and
So
then
they're having a
Nina.
school trip. Yuzu and May, the entire school is, and then some girl gets lost because she wanted to buy something.
She wanted to buy a stupid like souvenir from the
Yeah,
shop.
I don't remember what it was.
From some train station. Why would you
Yeah.
want to do that anyway?
the train station to Central Square is
So anyways,
now
like-
leaving.
So the little girl gets lost, and she finds Yuzu, and they
Okay.
apparently go to the same place,
yeah,
the same vacation stop,
Yeah.
and
Some-
apartments or
some
whatever.
mural,
Yeah,
like Chinese Jap thing.
they went to Kyoto.
Kyoto,
think.
Japan.
They went to some like
some shitty town in Japan.
Not shitty town. It was
And
like
then they
it was like some like artifact.
And then they start rally racing on the mountains.
No, not that.
They go into the Japanese suicide forest.
And they find a dead body, and they're like, "Oh
They're
shit!"
actually not that far from it.
Yeah,
I'm almost certain
they're,
they're
no,
not that far.
they're right near like if you check in the background, Mount Fiji is just
Yeah.
it's not that
No,
far
no, in
away.
the back-
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah. So they're actually pretty close.
Well,
to
if you see in the background of the episode, you can see
Yeah.
Logan Paul and his gang right there.
This was after that. Yeah, so you probably could.
Oh yeah, so basically, a lolly but not actually a lolly
Yeah.
is in love with May.
Again.
But she's talking to Yuzu, but Yuzu doesn't know that she's in love with May,
Yeah.
even though that she's in love with May too.
Yeah.
So it gets even more weirder, and then
Yeah,
Nina's
it's
trying to stop Yuzu.
There's like a
from-
love
from
triangle
doing
kind
it.
of.
Yeah, but then it gets over it.
Wait, what happened before this? May and Yuzu had a fight, right? Oh, it was on the Christmas thing.
Yeah.
Oh
Yo,
my
there's
god, they
Christmas
keep
episode.
fighting too. It's so
They keep
stupid.
fighting- No,
Yeah.
and it's always like after like they're about to fuck.
Yeah.
It's always like, wait, why don't you love me? It's like I
They're-
don't
they're
really like you.
Is this all I am to you?
I will say like the Christmas episode is actually not that bad.
Yeah, it's very dramatic.
It's very dramatic.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like the ending.
yeah, let's point this out. Most of the episodes are melodramatic,
Oh
though.
my god.
They're really like, it's laughable.
Remember when she said, "Hi, Grandpa," and the fucking grandpa went on, "What the fuck are you
Yeah, why
saying
didn't
to
the grandpa like, ever say anything about like
Because
her daughter?
apparently he was like totally unaware that his son like remarried someone.
Uh-huh.
So he was just like, "What the fuck is this?
No, man.
No,
Why
Like,
are
he
you calling me
overreact-
granddad?"
Like,
No.
you overreact. He could have been like, "What are you talking about?"
It was also the fact that it was they were going on each other. So
Yeah.
wait, who?
No, he never found out about that though.
yeah, he did. He walked in the room when they were
No.
when May was
I
going
mean,
down
when
on her.
the first time the main character meets the old man, he overreacts. And
Yeah,
he's like-
she doesn't have the right outfit and everything.
Oh yeah.
That was why.
Well, yeah, because it's very like if you ever seen
I was
one of
really,
those-
I was really expecting the old man to be like, "Be gone, thought."
He kind of was.
One of my friends
Uh-huh.
used to go to one of these schools.
Japan?
No, not in Japan. It was like an all boys school, and
Oh.
they're a whole lot more stricter than like a normal.
Yeah, because like
You have to wear, like-
They're more private schools.
Yeah. That's how most schools are private.
because they're rich kids.
Yeah.
Fucking rich kids.
I hear like most of them actually don't have prom and all that.
They don't,
Yeah, like a lot of them do. So
because it would be very like.
Man, what a prom episode would that be? What do you mean you don't want to go to prom?
But
with me?
anyways, right after Lolly but not Lolly finds out that Yuzu has a crush on her stepsister, who's
Yeah.
May, she just backs off because there's no point in having a fight anymore.
no, she doesn't know until like
Yeah, until they find out, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna back away."
yeah, kind of.
And then they all hang out at the end. They're all friends.
Fuck.
That's
No.
the end.
No, there was a little bit too more to it, but
Yeah, but I'm skipping ahead because the show's not. What I don't want to say watch it because it's not.
It's not worth
I enjoyed
watching.
it quite a bit. I will say that.
I say this.
It's worth skimming through the episodes.
I think
yeah, I would
like
say that.
I think it's more better to watch it with friends because then you can just like
Yeah.
probably get drunk and make fun of it or like do anything else.
Or watch out on who because you might actually get an erection by watching this.
Why?
I didn't, but some people got their sick
Keep
kicks.
Keep talking.
People got them sick kicks.
Legitimate.
I also heard like a lot of people dropped the episode when Lolly showed up because not the pink hair Lolly.
Yeah.
Because
The lolly, not lolly.
yeah, because like a lot of people didn't find like the whole thing is like they force each other
Yeah.
onto each other, and people don't kind of like that.
Yeah, it's basically them forcing each other,
Yeah.
and it's just like, dude, this isn't love. This is just like real
Yeah, like, I
kind of
remember
like.
reading the comments on like Crunchyroll. It's like this is like not really love. This is kind of like sexual assault kind of.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
you'll
is.
find a lot of that.
I'm
in
surprised
comments.
like none of them told the police.
Yeah. Although yeah,
Like
that's weird.
I like how everyone else is totally oblivious to this.
I wasn't
Like
surprised.
the
Like,
mom has no idea.
Well,
I
I
wasn't
mean,
surprised at all. Like
yeah.
one day, maybe the mom's gonna come in and walking into
That's
this.
what I thought too, but it never happens.
Yeah.
That should have been an episode.
Yeah, but that wouldn't
Or-
really matter.
no, that would have been like my two daughters. Fucking
Yeah, but what if like she was like, oh, I don't mind that. I don't care.
no. They should have made a fucking arc about this.
Yeah, but like.
Well, yeah, but
there's so much
it's
to-
not according.
Them going to
It's
fucking
not-
therapy.
Quiet down.
Them going to therapy.
For what?
Them paying for the.
Yeah, but what if she like, oh, I don't care. Like
No, because
No, because then
That's like
they'll be
detracting from the
unrealistic.
manga.
no, you know, some people don't care. Like the parents don't care.
Yeah, but it's also
I mean,
like
it's
one of those-
Japan,
I mean,
so-
they are going to private school,
Yeah, sure.
so of course their parents are probably going to care a whole lot.
Well, yeah, but like I mean, like they're not doing. I mean, they're not doing terribly. In
Okay.
school.
Why couldn't there be an
Whatever.
arc where the
Whatever.
dad comes back?
Well,
He did.
now, yeah.
He did.
I don't.
That was a good episode, actually.
Okay, now we're just adding on to stuff like what could have been in the show. But here, let's just get our final rating.
What? I give it a B minus.
I give it a C.
I give
For
it.
citrus, and for it's not that good.
I give it a B.
Give it a B minus. It could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind second season.
So now our surprise
What?
review,
Kobayashi?
because there was no topics today.
Kobayashi?
So now we're gonna review Mrs.
Oh,
Kobayashi's
our favorite
Dragon
animes.
Whoa.
My
One of
second
my-
favorite.
It's
Of all time.
Second
It's one of my
I
favorite.
think it's
animes.
both our second favorites.
It's both our second
Yes,
favorites.
and I
So
don't know why,
anyways,
so.
It's a good third.
Okay.
Should I describe the plot? Because
You describe the plot.
You watched it 5 times.
First, let me mention this. I went into it only wanting for the memes.
There was a lot of memes.
There was a lot of memes.
Especially Kana-chan.
Mostly Kana-chan.
Yep.
But anyways, okay. Okay, I like to make a call out though.
To who?
Okay, me and Axel, we started watching this at the exact same time.
Uh-oh.
Axel hasn't finished it. I watched it 5 times over.
Listen, it's because I'm a busy
that same
schoolboy.
time span.
I work. I do.
We've
shit.
been
Watching
watching-
Gundam.
Stop watching Gundam, gay boy.
No, I was able to watch Gundam because those are like
How many
my free
episodes have
time.
you watched of Gundam?
Free
Be
time.
honest.
Spend time.
Be honest. How many
fif-
episodes?
How many series?
I have seen.
How many total episodes?
Wait, is it about as much as I watched Senseiya?
It's probably like I only seen like a few series of it. It's because I don't
A
have
few.
time to watch. I think like at least 3 or 4. It's because I don't have time to watch these series because I have school.
Yeah, but how much time did we
It's
spend?
also probably the fact that we started reviewing anime.
Yeah.
And anime takes a whole lot more longer
Yeah, it does.
to do.
Yeah.
Except for me. It took me 3
But anyways, I'll describe the plot.
Yeah, explain it.
So one drunken night,
Yep.
the main character, Mrs. Kobayashi, a drunken redhead, is stumbling around the
Pinkish
forest.
redhead? Pinkish
Stumbling
redhead.
around the forest.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, just like everyone does in the forest, we stumble upon this big fucking dragon with a sword through its neck.
By God.
Kobai-
Some type of God.
Kobayashi helps the dragon
Uh-huh.
and continues to drink.
Mhm.
And through that drinking, she accidentally allowed the dragon to come
Well,
stay
she
over at her
technically did in a
place.
drinking mode.
Yeah.
She did. She allowed her. So.
And then the next day, after a hangover, she comes to the door to find this big ass dragon in front of it, who transforms into a girl named Toru.
Toru.
And they become maids, and that's pretty much the basics.
Now
They
now-
become
now-
maids.
Now I know this might be shocking to you
What?
all, but yeah, I know.
What?
Why would someone pull out a sword and not say, "I'm helping you" or something like
She
that?
kinda did.
You know, probably
Well, she
call
was
the hospital.
she was also
Drunk,
drunk too.
yeah.
She was like really drunk, and she was just stumbling around the forest.
I mean, what are you gonna do when the dragon shows up and has a giant sword in it?
yeah, you can't really call the police.
The police.
'Cause-
So there's
'cause-
been a stabbing.
No, because she's also intoxicated. So when she says dragon, they'll probably just assume she's drunk. But
Yeah.
anyways, then we start reading more of the dragons and learn more about the dragon world. Next one we meet is a Kana-chan,
Which is very cute.
The best
Very
one.
the
cute
lolly,
character.
The best.
the lolly.
The best.
We'll get to
If I
that. We'll get to
see
that.
comments about her sexualizing, I'll bang.
We also
No,
meet,
no, dude, it's fine. She's like 1 million years old.
She probably is actually.
we also meet Fafnir. Fafnir?
Yeah. What was that? Is that the same episode?
Fafnir?
No,
No, that
this
was-
is the next episode.
That was
After
No,
episode
this.
that was like episode 1 because
It's episode
doesn't she?
3.
Doesn't she?
She,
Call
yeah, but they
Oh,
never,
yeah.
they never
Yeah, you never
reference
see him.
Fafnir, man who hates dragons and emo, and gamer guy. Then we got Quazakoto, aka Lukoa,
Yeah, big boob.
Big movies.
goddess that got drunk one night, and now she's no longer
I thought
goddess.
she got
And
poisoned.
big boobs.
And then the last one, Elma, the least interesting of the
Like
bunch.
No,
Episode
the
9.
one who comes in and has a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
And unicorn head.
And we also start learning that, these dragons come from another dimension where
Another world.
humans basically hunt them down. They come from Skyrim.
Kind of.
Come on,
They come
Skyrim.
from
Like,
Skyrim.
in that world, there's like 2 sets of dragons, like harmony and then order, or something. No,
Order,
chaos.
order and chaos.
Order and chaos. Yeah.
And
The yin and the yang.
and they start learning to maybe humans aren't that bad after all. Maybe it's just the ones that
We live with.
Yeah, that's just a stereotype
that's
to
like,
us. These humans, they don't want to hurt a fucking fly.
Well, these humans, like the other ones in our world, want
Yeah,
to kill them.
yeah.
Because
But they're like, not all humans are
Yeah.
heart-wrenching
That's what
monsters.
Toru-
Now let's start slow and
What?
let's talk about our
Now,
favorite
let's
things.
talk about the best dragon.
Which one?
Which one?
Kana?
Kana?
Oh wow, I feel outnumbered now.
Why?
My favorite is Lukoa,
Why?
And-
Oh, would you like
and for good reason.
big
Kana.
boobs.
Big
Big
boobs.
character development, huh?
The character development.
Actually,
Yeah.
mine's Elma. I'm gonna not
Why?
lie, Elma.
Okay,
Already? You only
could
seen one
explain?
episode.
We've
seen 2.
It's seen
Oh.
2, and I like her. She's good.
Okay. Well, yeah, she has a
Okay,
good character.
Please
arc.
explain. We already don't know.
Alright.
Carl's like Kana for the memes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because she's
cute, too.
adorable.
Yeah, she's cute.
Oh, yeah,
Adorable.
she is.
Same way to say
and also
Axel.
canonly, she's like
1,000?
she's underage.
Even for, but Dragon World.
Even in Dragon World, she's underage.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Axel, go on.
Oh, I go? I thought you want to go.
No.
Because I can best explain mine's really quick.
Alright.
Go.
Yours needs more explaining because I feel like personally, Alma is the worst.
Alright.
But that's not saying that much though. It's
I like Elma because for one, she actually goes in and she actually wants to, restore order to worlds. But then she ultimately decides to
She realizes making order in the world requires chaos.
Requires chaos. She then ultimately gets a job because she wants to
I don't know how.
get information from
but
this
I don't know
world.
how.
They can't see that your quotation marks.
But how did she get a job? They never explained that.
I'm guessing.
They explained Toru's, not Toru's.
Kobayashi.
No, was a fanfare dude.
Fafnir?
They explained how he got that place and all that. Because remember, Toru helped him out for like ID and all that. So
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's just like an explanation that we didn't get or
guess.
something. But
Well, I mean, of course, that just adds to the joke where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, haha, funny.
yeah,
what I do
They can
like,
easily just, avoid
Yeah.
any of this stuff.
what I do like from her is that she acts kind of like at the same time serious, but then she can mellow out and be really cool.
yeah.
She
Sure.
as well wants
She's
to
very
work
like
and
nervous.
yeah, very nervous and everything, which makes it interesting and other stuff. And I what I really like
What?
that she has a weakness. It's fucking sweet tooth, and that's really pretty much like.
They all kind of have weakness.
But like no,
yeah.
but this is like her
I think
crippling
she has
weakness.
more so.
Like,
Yeah, she has it more
Well, I mean,
so.
Totoro has her father, which we clearly see.
No,
no,
no.
like sweetness, like
Sweet, like something like
Yeah.
like a
Yeah, well, you're talking about metaphorical. You have like Fafnir is just stubbornness
He's
to
a
to
real
adapt.
Tsunjue.
yeah. Like,
Tsundere.
but hers is like she wants to try to be serious, like really tough and everything, but she can't because she's kind of like nervous.
Yeah.
She has like crippling. Like,
It's also
addictions and
it's also
stuff.
pretty sad how she got there. Like we understand like Toru went into this dimension because she wanted to fake her death. Kana,
No, she went to escape her world or whatever.
yeah, no escape her word, but also make it seem like she's dead.
Yeah.
Kana-chan got banished to this world
I don't know why.
because she's a prankster.
But was it ever explained?
Yeah.
What she did?
Yeah,
What did she do?
it's like she pulled like a prank on Toru's
yeah,
dad.
but what kind?
Who cares?
Who cares? Did she
It's
pull
like a
that?
little kid, though.
Alright. She pulled a Joey Salads type of
Yeah,
prank.
but she's like a little kid.
Quasarkoto and Fafnir are only in this world too.
Because like she went there.
No,
They went
because
home.
they want to make sure Toru's okay.
Yeah.
And then Elma just gets trapped in this world.
No,
'Cause
she went through
She goes through
She wants
a
to bring her
portal.
back, yeah.
But now that the portal's closed,
Yeah.
she's stuck there.
And it's
Yeah.
really kind of funny, but like at the same time, however, it's kind of sad when you think about it. So she's basically has to now live her life in this world.
Okay, wait. But
If she wants
first,
to.
before we get any farther, let's talk about what we don't like about the show.
The show.
Wait.
What?
Okay, now talk about the good. Let's talk about the good.
I will say like I wanted at least a few more episodes like a slice of life, not like
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
a bit
This-
more
this-
on
this-
Elma so we can understand her a bit more.
No,
yeah.
I wish they brought her in earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe earlier.
She could be the last dragon, but at least have the episode be right
She was
after
brought in, like,
they
an episode
introduce the
now.
other.
Yeah, it kind of felt like she was out of nowhere, even though she's shown
Yeah.
like really prominently in the opening.
Also, here's just my theory, a game theory, or
What?
anime theory,
What?
All right.
where I think people really like this show because it's so relatable.
Yeah.
It's like
to what?
yeah, growing up we learn it ourselves, but these people we're seeing it through their eyes, and they're like they're not growing up with this stuff.
Yeah.
They're already adults and they're trying to
Understand.
adapt to it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
understand.
And they're like, what the heck is this? Where's this car? How is it moving?
Well, yeah, like Toru was like a teenager. I guess.
What is this? Where's this ninja on the TV who can slice a demon in half?
Oh yeah, that was cute. Yeah.
What is
yeah.
this magic trick that they're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was actually my
That's pretty
episode.
good.
Yeah.
Well, all of our good episodes.
Yeah.
That's what we kept saying when we were
There was
showing
one we didn't
Axel.
like- which one was the one we didn't like too much? Was that episode 4?
It was episode 14, really.
It was
No.
there was the house visit where what's
What?
called Toru meets a new maid,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the maid's like very
Yeah, that was kind of a little bit weak. I would've-
yeah.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean
That was a good episode.
it's like saying Zelda games. You
Yeah,
know,
there's-
Skyward Sword is my least favorite Zelda game,
But that doesn't mean it's bad.
still really good.
Yeah.
Like, even though Aaron
Well, yeah, but Aaron's over exaggerating, I believe.
I don't like people who over exaggerate stuff.
Well, that's the joke. That's why the Angry Video Game Nerd's so popular.
No,
he over exaggerates those games.
Yeah, I know, but
like how Super Mario Bros. 3 is basically the incarnation of Satan.
No, but that was like a joke. That was like
of course.
Of course, no shit.
No, but it's like a joke. But it's like something like what's it called?
But also the only thing I really say bad is that the ending.
Yeah,
the ending.
Too fast,
the ending was a little bit too forced because like you have to have it an ending some way, but we got it like a plot structure too.
But then at the same time, where it's like
so Toru faces her dad, and then
Kobayashi
defeats him with the power of words.
And even then, like that episode had a few golden moments because like Kobayashi really misses her.
Yeah,
like she's
where now it's gotten to the point where she can't live her life without. Toru.
It's like she wakes up late and like she has to like she can act like a mom.
I'm sure she has Kana there too, but like Toru, you know, she's the one that maintains the house.
She like sets up her kind of schedule.
Yeah.
And like she like more so she acts like a mom towards Kana too. Like she makes her a meal and all that.
Yeah.
Like she wakes her up. Well, not wakes her up, but
also Kobayashi is the best mom. Like
she is best mom in anime.
Yeah. That's kind of fact.
She's a good cool character.
Okay, but anyways, I think you already know our rating, so we're not even gonna
A+.
We're gonna continue talking more about this.
Yeah.
Because Luko is still best girl.
Explain why. You didn't get to explain why.
Because that's the joke. She's so over sexualized. It's just funny, and it's just like she's not doing it she's not doing it intentionally. She just doesn't know that she's over sexualized, and that's the humor.
Would you like to explain one of my favorite moments actually? Because she's a pretty good character. It's like the beach one. Or the first time she comes in.
The first time she comes in, she's wearing this very skimpy outfit, and this lifeguard comes over and gets pulled out because she's like, "What am I doing wrong? I don't understand."
I don't understand.
Or when she goes to the cosplay convention and she's still in a bikini.
Yeah. It's like, listen, I don't know what you're getting at here.
It's great.
I will say like her story.
Oh, and then there's the dream parts.
Yeah, the dream parts.
Oh yeah. I will say like her story arc with like the little kid wasn't too amazing.
Yeah.
I felt that could have been more developed.
Yeah.
Like maybe the kid gets more comfortable.
It also adds to world building where it's not only dragons that do this.
There's like family.
The families that are mages too.
Yeah, because his family was like a mage, prominent mages. Or whatever.
Which also, let me just say, the beach episode is probably the most interesting episode because it's
the beach episode.
It's the most development.
Wait, is there a beach episode in Citrus?
Yeah.
Wait,
no.
No.
Okay. I was about to say.
No.
God damn.
Well, yeah, because they already have 2 lesbians.
Yeah, dude.
So
they could have made
watch them kissing.
It's instant. You don't need a beach episode.
Yeah.
Just have them kiss every episode, and you got your basic beach episode formula right there. So, anyways,
talk about our favorite moments.
That's not. I think
talk about your girl more.
Talk about your
girl. Talk about your waifu.
Yeah, talk about your waifu, huh?
Hey,
this is about your waifu.
This is my 3rd waifu. Okay.
Talk about your first waifu.
My second. It's the girl Sailor Mars.
Wow. Alright, then who's the first? Huh? Who's the first?
The first I can't confirm with you guys.
Kana-chan?
Pedophile?
No. Pedophile?
Okay,
no.
She's like 1,000 years old. Who? That's really.
No, she's still underage in the
I
show.
know. She's 1,000 years old. How dare you?
Years, she's like 1,000.
My first one. That's kind of weird because I kind of mix and match, but I think it's probably Camilla from Fire Emblem.
Oh.
You know.
Is that Erika's girl?
Yeah, not Erika's girl.
Erika's girl's Corn, right?
Yeah. But Camilla, though.
Yeah, I don't know Fire Emblem, so
Got some really good stuff.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
But anyway.
Best Fire Emblem girl.
Wait, where's Kobayashi and your
waifu? Tharge is a close second, though.
Wait, where's Kobayashi and your waifus? Is she even in there?
No.
Kobayashi's
no,
like...
she can't be like waifuized. She's more like best mom.
Yeah, she's like...
It's like Kana. You can't put Kana as best girl, but like best daughter.
Some people do.
But like best daughter.
Some people do.
Yeah, but like best daughter, she's definitely on that list.
Yeah. And cute. Cute.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah.
But anyways, ratings?
A+.
Wait, do you want to talk more? Do you want to talk about your favorite moment?
We are basically discussed most of it.
Oh, I mean, we haven't taled about favorite moments, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
I mean, like, there's like the whole Christmas episode, which I like. Well, a lot of cute moments, especially the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Valentine's Day episode a little bit more too.
Which one?
The Valentine's Day one, the last one.
My favorite episode.
14.
My favorite episode is gonna be the one where Kana's going to school. It's
that's awesome because it's so cute.
Yeah, it's like
because she fakes crying just to get candy.
Yeah.
My 2 favorite moments is the school race thing.
Yeah.
With Kana, which is really cute. Like it develops Kobayashi and Kana's relationship.
I also like the dodgeball.
It's
fucking crazy.
And I will say my favorite episode was with Toru explaining the bandit girl, or I forgot her name. That was a really good episode.
Yeah.
She kind of explains her side of the story.
And then I did like the Christmas one. It was really fun.
Or do they enjoy they clearly like add some stuff where it's like, oh, it's fourth wall breaking a little bit.
Yeah.
Because like even in the titles, it's like, oh,
The beach episode.
Elma appears finally.
Yeah.
Or it's like Kana goes to school, not that she needs to.
Like they know that like.
Or like during one of my favorite parts where Toru's explaining how they used to do personal hygiene, and she did explain that. That her and Kana used to like lick each other.
Yeah.
And they cut to a silhouette of censored, but it's Toru licking Kana naked.
I kind of forgot about that.
But then it also has an asterisk saying a note. They were in their dragon forms when they cleaned each other.
Yeah. So yeah.
This show knows when to like.
It knows it's a joke.
There's even like the Christmas gift where Kobayashi got the gift and it was censored. It's like, oh.
Yeah, it was something horrible.
Yeah, something like
or even like a Fafnir giving away demon spirits.
This is like obviously a curse.
If you look at it, it'll kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, ratings?
It'll be an A.
A plus.
I'm A plus.
A plus for me.
I give it.
It's my second favorite anime.
Yeah.
We'll probably review my favorite anime later.
Which
is Watamote.
Oh yeah.
Watamote?
Watamote. Whatever. Okay, so this is the end of the podcast?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
Sponsored by.
Sponsored by Taco Bell. Think outside the button. Bell.
End it right now.
Okay. Anyways, we got a little bit of an update because the next thing we're going to review is the Adam Sandler classic Pixels.
What?
We're gonna die slowly when we watch this movie. You're gonna hear us suffer. You're gonna hear our pain.
Wait, what?
You're gonna hear
Pixels.
Oh.
That Adam Sandler movie.
Wait, how are we gonna watch that?
Together.
We're legally
together.
Together.
We gotta read a fanfic.
And then afterwards, we will be talking about.
I forgot.
Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
And this is going to be a little different because we're not going to be really reviewing that many animes in the future.
Yeah.
We've been reviewing too much, so...
Yeah, I think we reviewed one every podcast for a while.
I think the one we skipped on Godzilla. We didn't have one that week. So.
Yeah, because we were only talking about Godzilla.
Yeah.
But that's still Jack.
No, it was Godzilla, but then we also did on Mario.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did Mario 3D World. Okay, so anyways, this is the end of the Lost Avengers podcast, episode 30, the big 30.
You're gonna hear us suffer when we watch Pixels.
Sponsored by Taco Bell.
30 weeks.
Okay. Less than 30 weeks.
Yeah, it's like 28 weeks.
Yeah.
In the burn,
Be sure to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe.
No.
You guys are gay, by the way.